Yes, let's do a teardown of this weather station. I found it at the dumpster, and it's quite old. You can see that the color has changed to this yellowish kind of thing when plastic is too long in the sunshine. And this looks like kind of a wireless weather station, because all the wires, all the units are connected together and there are no wire coming out of this. Or maybe there's in one of these bundles, but I don't think so. I think this is a wireless station. Here we got the temperature and humidity. There's some kind of a wind direction. There's the wind speed. And that one here is for precipitation. How much it rains and snows and stuff like that. And maybe we got the transmitter in here, or maybe the transmitter is in this one. We will find out soon. So as you can see, it's kind of damaged. The tip is gone and the blades are gone on this one as well. So let's remove these and take them apart. Let's remove this one first. Bundle of wire. Removing the temperature probe. Yes, here we go. Let's remove this precipitation. This one was much easier to remove. Now we've got these two units here. This one was very hard stuck here. There we go. And here's the wind speed. There we go. Much easier to look at. Here's the wind speed and the wind direction. There's some kind of a telephone connection in here. Or the two wires. There's only two wires in that. I thought it should be like some kind of a hall sensor in this one, but maybe it works as a generator or a tachometer. Or maybe it uses a special bus system. The wire bundle here. And yes, it is a wire bundle. It's not like there is any connections in here. And that goes to this temperature and humidity sensor here. We can remove something. How is this held together? We got some flashes here. Does it mean that there are batteries in here? Maybe. Yes. That's a battery compartment. Yes, there we got a little battery compartment. Just need to take this apart somehow. There. Can I remove these? Yes, here we go. And the next one. Here you can see two of these connections again. Telephone-like connections. This one just got two wires. And this one got four wires in it. So maybe this one is going to the wind speed and wind direction, and this one is for the precipitation. Yes, here we go. Now let's open these units up and see what we can find inside of them. Let's begin with this wind direction. The bottom part comes off, and inside of it we can see a bunch of reed switches. I didn't expect that. Are there different resistors in that maybe? So you can detect which reed switch is connected. Maybe, we'll see when all the screws are out. Should be some kind of resistors. There we go. There are a bunch of reed switches and SMD resistors. Here you can see it better. A bunch of reed switches and we got these resistors. It even says how the resistance of those. 1%, that's pretty accurate. Pretty high precision resistors. And in here it should be some magnets. Let's go to this wind speed. Maybe there are just 2 or maybe even 1 reed switch in this one. If this is with reed switches, so you can detect how many pulses it gives out. Yes, let's have a look inside this one. Some bugs in here. Yes, there's only 1 reed switch in this one. Yes, that's nice. Now we know these 2 are just reed switches. Let's go to this Precipitation Module. There's some alien looking creatures in here as well. And hopefully there are no live insects in this one. This is so big and contain many live insects. Oh, this wasn't even hard to get up. Oh. Yes, here we go. There's a hole here and the rain can go into it. Looks like some kind of seesaw. Or the reed switches in this one as well. So when it rains, it fills up this chamber and gets heavy, and it drains off the water like that. And it fills this one, empties it, fills this one. So it can measure how much it rains. Let's see how much water it takes. I've got this syringe here with 6 milliliters of water. So let's fill it up until it tips over. We've got 1 milliliter. Yes, now it tips over. So you can take like 1.5 milliliters. Let's suck that up again. Yes, 1.5 milliliters in one swing. So that is how it's calculating. One swing is 1.5 milliliters. And the area that it takes the rain from is 5 times 11 centimeters. So, yes, so maybe there are some reed switches in here as well. Let's open it up and have a look. Yes, it looks promising for a reed switch. Yes, there we got it. A reed switch. Yes, let's have a look inside the last part. I don't think you can measure temperature and humidity with reed switches. So yes, let's open it up and see which kind of reed switch is inside of this one. Was it only 1 screw? Yes, here we go. I don't see any reed switches yet. That's kind of cob, and there's another cob here. Chip on board. Can we remove the circuit board from here? They've got a transmitter coil up here. The spring is in the way. Let's remove the coil. Yes, here we go. Yes, here we got the circuit board. A closer look at it. Here's some circuit for the humidity. You can see the humidity sensor here. Got the temperature sensor in here. Got a crystal. That crystal is made for that microcontroller. There's another crystal here, made for that cob. They are doing different things. This one is for the oscillator, for the transmitter, and this is for the logic circuits in here. Actually, that's the transmitter one that's connected to the coil. And all of these sensor stuff are going to this cob here. This looks like it goes to antenna looking thing that loops around here. It's a bit strange. They got something that looks like a P filter. We got this coil in the middle, two capacitors. Yes, let's desolder this humidity sensor. Yes, here we go. This is humidity sensor. Can remove this part here. You see the silicon on that one. So special, not silicon, is something else. Special membrane. It's kind of op amps. Yes, look at that. There's another crystal here. Is that crystal for this chip? There are a bit many crystals in this one. Yes, as you saw here, this circuit board had a lot of crystals. Got one crystal here, one on the back here. And that's not enough. We got even a crystal here and a place for another crystal. Why do you need so many crystals for? Yes, one crystal is for this transmitter chip here with the antenna. One is for this one. And yes, one is made for this microcontroller here. Maybe it's this one here. With modern microcontrollers, you just need one or maybe two crystals for a transmitter chip. These many crystals for a circuit board, that's quite a lot. Yes, you need one crystal for the timing, because all of these reed switches and stuff like this, you need to calculate some time with that to see the wind speed. But that can be done by the microcontroller's internal clock. But maybe this is a bit older version. So yes, this was a pretty interesting teardown. I didn't know that they are using like reed switches in this kind of application. Maybe they are still using reed switches. I don't think this unit is that old, because it's RoHS certified, non-lead containing solder. Yes, it was a pretty interesting teardown. Learned some stuff from that. Yes, hope you found this video interesting, and thanks for watching.